Another person has died from the Legionnaires' disease outbreak on the Upper East Side. The death toll from the cluster now rising to 4.
All right, both city officials and people living in the area are demanding answers. Haley Fixler, the city keeps saying it's under control, and now we hear another person has died.
Well, Dan, Rosanna, they said that they believe that the bacteria is no longer present, but the number of cases have kind of stayed the same since July 15th. But today, City Council Speaker Julie Menin, she is having a press conference to call for greater transparency from the Department of Health. Now, according to multiple reports, she is expected to introduce a bill that would require city officials to take more proactive steps in order to prevent another deadly outbreak of this disease. So reportedly, this proposed legislation would create a hotline, and that would allow people to get real-time updates during a Legionnaires outbreak. Menin's bill would also allegedly require health department officials to expand public education about how they can reduce the risk of contracting the pneumonia-like illness. Now, this afternoon, we do know other local leaders, they plan to raise questions about both the timing and the communication of information about the affected buildings and the reported water specialist staffing shortages. And we are also hearing that there is expected to be an oversight hearing in September to really take a look at the Mamdani administration's response to this outbreak. Now, also happening this afternoon, the widow of an 88-year-old Air Force veteran is going to speak out. Her husband died from Legionnaires late last week. Now, the law firm representing her is expected to outline their plan to file a lawsuit against the cooling tower owner who they believe is responsible for the outbreak. Now, that owner has yet to be identified, but they are hoping to get compensation and highlight, quote, regulatory compliance failures. This is the second consecutive summer that there's been a deadly Legionnaires outbreak in the city. If you remember, late in the summer, last summer, in Harlem, 114 people got sick. 5 people died, and city council members, they did pass a new law after that outbreak that required building owners to test for Legionella bacteria every 30 days during the summer months. Now, before that, the law only required testing every 90 days. However, Menin says that Mamdani's administration did not act with urgency or transparency while working to ensure cooling tower owners complied. So here's where we stand. As of late last night, 76 cases of Legionnaires. No new cases have been reported since July 15th. 7 people are still in the hospital. 53 have been discharged. 12 never were hospitalized. And then again, now 4 people have died. We will continue to update you with the most up-to-date information, especially after the announcements are made later this afternoon. Dan, Rosanna?
All right, thank you for that update this morning.